welcome back to Blender Station Live. In this episode, I want to talk again about ControlNet, depth, and Scribble diffusions. And this is available for any Stable Diffusion app that you are using. I'm using Drawthings app on the Mac. It's also available on the iPhone and the iPad. So as you can see, it can produce like some kind of concept art, or it could also be like a finished artwork. The original artwork is actually this one. You can scribble this using any app. You can also use grease pencil. It's based on live drawing sketch that I did in the past. So basically you can doodle, and then based on that doodle you can prompt it like this kind of positive prompt and negative prompt. In this case, I'm using this proto-gene model. There are other models that's dealing with photorealistic or concept art similar to this. But yeah, you can start with any doodles and it will generate an image based on that. But there's also the one that's using depth map. So this is a statue that I took the other day. And it was taken using the iPhone, and it has this depth data that I extract, and I can use this depth data to recreate something like this. Okay, so it's kind of interesting, and if you can also try to create your own depth data, extract it from an image using something like a ClipDrop. So this is a ClipDrop API. Recently, just the other day, it's being purchased by Stability AI. So you can install it using Python like this. Just clone the repository from GitHub, and then yeah, go inside the folder, install VirtualNet, and activate, and install all the requirement, and you can run ClipDrop. I will show you in a bit. So basically I have this photograph of old men and old ladies. Maybe I'll try with the old man. I'll start with this. So ideally you can just create the depth yourself, or like use pre-processing. I will show you the process using ClipDrop. Sometimes I forgot. I need to activate I need to source this ClipDrop first. Okay, I'm now inside an environment. Now I can run this ClipDrop, and I just need to process this photo. Hopefully it's gonna create something for me. So I just call it statue A and statue B. So I tried it with different portraits. Let's see, did I? Yeah, I'll try. I tried different portrait, and I'm getting pretty good result. So maybe this also, hopefully this will work. Statue A. And statue B. Oh, this is Wednesday actress, and yeah. So this is statue B, and this is statue A. We get this really cool depth map that we can use to remix this statue. If you took this using like a portrait mode on the iPhone, you actually gonna get the same, more or less the same result. So with this depth map, we can generate something out of it. There are many ways to do this. If you are using Stable Diffusion WebUI, you can run the WebUI. Let me run this. Or you can use the Drawthings app. Let's start from new project, and I will run this as well just to show you. This one might take a while, but let's say we just use this depth map without any other data. So this is the ControlNet. I have multiple layers of ControlNet that I can use. We don't need to reprocess this anymore because we already have the normal map, but you can try to extract the normal map yourself. Let's say we start with the depth data, and so we need to use the model for the depth. And just paste it there. Close up portrait of old man with mustache. So this is like describe this completely exactly like the original photo, right? We can specify like maybe Indian descent or Asian descent or Western descent, but let's try this. Negative prompt, we also need to put negative prompt. This is the basic one. Just remove cartoony, worse quality, blah blah blah. Okay, the size of this image is maybe we can say 512 by 768. Generate. Hopefully this will work. We are just using the depth, remember, and we are using perfect world model. I don't know what I will get. Oh, okay. Okay, at the moment it's not using the image, I can tell. Let's enable this. Generate. Yeah, this time hopefully, because we're enabling the control. Yeah, okay, it's using that image. Anyhow, we can also use this for our purpose. Let me try. Yeah, okay. Depth data, right click, copy. Load layers, depth map, paste as depth map. Okay. We either have image, scribble. We actually can have multiple. You can also do a scribble of the old man, and I think you can kind of layers the result. Okay, this time I will use a different prompt. So I'll use this one, cybernetic. Yeah, maybe I'll get hopefully interesting result. Cybernetic dryad, smooth, high quality. Okay, maybe portrait of old man. I'm using realistic vision model. This we don't need this Ulzang, whatever that is. Art by Yositaka Amano. Generate. So your result, I'm specifying only one result there. Let's get back to this one. We hopefully get a result. Yes, we do. We get the old man. Totally remix using the AI, which is pretty interesting as it is, and it looks pretty realistic as well. We can specify like Jude Law as old man. The AI, some AI actually understand celebrity. Jude Law as old man. This statue is actually, I think, probably made in Bali, or it's a statue from Indonesia, sculpted someone sculpted this. It's probably gonna cost like $1,000. I can use the grandma one as well. Okay, this is gonna take a little. It might take a little bit longer. It depends. I'm using the depth, right? And I also use this high resolution fix with Draw Things AI. It's gonna do 2 time pass. First one is smaller. Second one is with 70% of the same model reapplied, and it's kind of not. It's a little bit technical, but once you get used to that, you can also upscale it, so you can get like 12 megapixel output based on that single depth image. Okay, this one also now it's taking a while. I should not do this while recording. The Scribble Diffusion actually could take a little bit faster. I don't know if I should scribble this old man as well. You can have multiple, like the first one we enable it and we use the depth data. With the second one we can use the normal model, and then we're gonna layer it. Use the, you can adjust the weighting. Yeah, you can adjust this value, weighting, the weighting and the guidance to have more details of the character. I believe I should have also make this size the same. 512 by 768, but it's gonna take a little bit longer. Hyper realistic, high detail. This one will take 2 more minutes. In the meantime, I can use Blender and try to draw something. And if I draw something using Blender, the quickest one is probably to use this 2D animations. And let's say I want to use this ink pen. Okay, I like this pen. Save this. We can make animations and actually send the Scribble animations into AI. Save Blender file. There are many ways to bring in your reference. Okay, this one now starting to look like Jude Law with the mustache, and it's trying to conform it with this image. Can try drawing the old lady. You don't need to use Blender to draw this, but why not? 512, 768. File. Save. If you ever escape it into and you enter the 3D world, just tap 0 or view through selected camera and start drawing. You can actually use the depth, or yeah, you can use the depth or masking or even scribble and use AI. Let's say you write like an alphabet or a logo, you can actually kind of use it to randomize your logo or to remix your logo so that it looks like more 3D, or maybe like if you say make the logo like looking more like a, if it's made from fire or made from ice, the AI can kind of make visualization for you for that. I'm using my mouse because I can. You can use your Wacom. It's not a drawing tutorial anyhow, but I want to show you from Scribble you can create something that's a little bit more realistic if you want to, or actually you can use like a manga style as well. Okay, with a, if it's an old lady face, there's a lot of wrinkles here and there, and that's probably easier to trace. So there's a long hair here. Maybe this old lady is wearing this type of clothes, like a traditional clothing. Save your blend files, don't forget. She's wearing something. Maybe like some type of like a batik kind of motif or fashion. And this old lady have more wrinkle there, more wrinkles. So that's her hair, or some type of sangul wearing. I don't know, maybe it's a cloud. There's a cloud behind her, or like a tree. And then you take a render image, save as Scribble. There's also that I like this old man at the beach somewhere in Indonesia. So create another shell, cd, ClipDrop. Actually, I need to source activate once again. I need to ClipDrop. File name is incorrect. Okay, this is a Mac thing. Don't write GPAEG, just type in JPEG. ClipDrop is pretty magical. I have 100 credits for free. I don't know, in the future probably this should be something that's, yeah, look at it, old man by the beach with a normal map. Okay, we got something out of this. Portrait of old man, cybernetic dryad. It's like some kind of droid making up the old man. If we, this one takes a while to generate. Maybe I turn off high resolution fix, start new project. I will use the old lady doodle that I just did. Load layer Scribble from files. Portrait of old lady samurai walking towards the mountain. Okay. Scribble Diffusion. This time we don't use depth map, we use Scribble, ControlNet, generate. Oh, I forgot to use the negative prompt. We're gonna get something that's a little bit uglier, but you can fix that in a bit. We get Jude Law. Okay, Jude Law as old man. Pretty cool. Jude Law as old man. Let me think. Jude Law as old man cybernetic. Yeah, let's use this one. We don't need Lomo camera for this high detail. We don't need this. Generate. You can actually animate this as well because it's a grease pencil and you can kind of deform this. I have to focus on that next. For now, let's just do this. So we use our credits for this old man as well. I quite like this. It's very cool shots. You might notice he looks like Gandhi, Mahatma Gandhi. Similar pose. Portrait of old lady samurai walking towards a mountain. I should have drawn like a sword here. Yeah, I have to try. Okay, this one is loading the normal and 2 times processing. We don't know what's the result's gonna be. But I know it's the process can take a while if it's using the dev data. If you just use image to image, the result's gonna be different sometimes. Let me show you. If we use an image, just the image of the old man, this image, for example, we specify 512 by 768, image to image, initial strength 0.5. I will use the Leonardo. This is the model and this is the styling, negative prompt. Okay. Old man by the ocean, old man's samurai by the beach. Dark skin, full body portrait of old man, daytime, generate. So I'm using Leonardo AI. This one doesn't use the dev data or Scribble or normal. It doesn't use all those, but you can actually turn on pose to image. So it's gonna use the pose of this old man and then it's gonna try to generate something based on that. So we have learned that there is like a Scribble. Yeah, this one's actually not too bad. There's a Scribble Diffusion. There's a dev data. There's also things like Canny and things like that. This is actually not too bad. I'm actually surprised by this result because we only can get this type of result using the dev data, but this one is pretty close. It's amazing. This one is using the pose. Old man samurai holding a long stick sword. Long sword. Samurai. Samurai. Accompanied by monkey. Okay, we got the old lady scribble, which is pretty amazing. I thought that's pretty amazing. Jude Law still working on this. This might take a while. Maybe it doesn't have enough power to run this, but you got the idea. Scribble diffusion, dev data that you can extract from an image, and yeah, and then you can also use something like Leonardo AI or Midjourney. There are other things, DALL-E as well, but I'm using Stable Diffusion most of the time, and I'm running this locally except for this one, Leonardo AI. Whatever I create will actually get sent online and shared with other people. This one is cool. Without post to image, we actually, this old man become like a samurai. Turn on prompt magic as well. We might get something different. I'm actually quite surprised with this. If I create a new image and load the depth map from files, ClipDrop, that's the old lady, portrait of old lady. At the Fuji mountain. Turn off grayscale. Negative prompt. Negative prompt. Copy. Paste. Usually I run this like for few hours. Just make like 100 variations or just run it overnight. So I get result. This time it's actually, oh yeah, it's a little bit further away from, because we are using prompt magic, we don't have this anymore. By the mountain, Mount Fuji, accompanied by monkey, generate. I want to have like an anime result, so I will switch to Dream Shaper. I can specify anime as well. This one might take a while. It's not too long, just a few minutes, but yeah. Where's the monkey? I don't see the monkey. Maybe we should have put a monkey, doodle of monkey there. Like just draw a sketch of the monkey. Yeah, I think it's using the depth data. How about Jude Law going? Okay, this one's gonna take 30 minutes. No, I'm not gonna wait. But yeah, the monkey, I was expecting this. The monkey should be on the arm there. Holding a carrying a monkey on his left arm and holding a long sword, samurai. The background we can suddenly have a mountain. For anything that you create, you definitely, a good reference is gonna be a good reference. So always have a good reference. gonna help you. And keeping the character looking consistent, that's also kind of hard. See, we got a monkey now. Monkey hanging on his left arm. You can actually use Stable Diffusion 2, which can be kind of interesting, and you can direct it a little bit better. This one is only using image to image. Once again, if you are using the dev data, the result's gonna be so much better. I'm just curious about this last one, and then we probably can stop. The height needs to be 1152, otherwise it's gonna be squeezed. See, the old man now become like a monkey. So the AI is pretty random. It's not an exact science exactly, but you can kind of control it. 768 1024 might be better. If we want to turn this old man into a cyborg, we can use this. Copy paste the prompt. We don't see the monkey with the Stable Diffusion model. Okay. Use RPG model, Leonardo Diffusion. This is a last thing. Hopefully we see something that's looking pretty nice. But we never know. Oh, okay, I made a mistake. I used a Scribble Diffusion instead of the dev. Yeah, I made a mistake. I should have used the dev map of the old lady. And I have to use dev map here. Anyhow, I will just run this and gonna stop the video, and we'll see. Okay, we have a cyborg. See, it's looking like a Transformers kind of robot. Yeah, because we are using RPG model, so it's all depending on the model, the original reference, and the prompt. Yeah, all kind of variables to generate whatever you want to create. All right. So hopefully this is useful. Thank you again for tuning in, and I'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye.